Hi folks, in this video we're going to give you a short preview of what you can expect to find in the upcoming version 1.8 update to our 146 Professional and Microsoft Flight Simulator. The main focus of this update is around the electronic flight bag. The EFB has seen a significant amount of work on both the visual and functionality sides to better enhance the user experience. On the main screen of the EFB you will see a list of applications that are available for use. Some of these may be familiar from previous builds of the 146, however, there are some notable additions. Running through each of these apps, we start with the OFP app. This app allows you to import your Simbi flight plan into the EFB and gives you the ability to view your flight plan in either simplified or full forms. There is also an option to view the METAR weather information for your departure, arrival and alternate airports. The next application is the map, which allows you to view a map of the aircraft's current position, as well as allowing you to freely move the map as you desire. Following that is the Charts app, which, once linked to a Navigraph account, will allow you to view all of your Navigraph charts. This app in particular has seen quite a few quality of life improvements over the previous versions of the 146. The app still works in the same way as previous, in the sense of you can still search an airport's ICAO code to bring up all the charts for a specific airport. However, if you have a flight plan loaded on the OFP page, then you can simply click the departure and arrival buttons to quickly view all of the charts for the airports associated with your flight plan. The star icon on the left of each chart allows you to save these charts for future reference. All of your saved charts can be accessed via the Saved button at the top of the page. Next up is the Aircraft app. This page works predominantly the same as it has previously, but we have overhauled the visuals to make it look a little nicer on the eye. One addition to this page is the Visible Cargo option in the configuration menu. This allows you to toggle the visibility of the containers in the cargo variant of the 146. Moving on to the Notes app, this page has also seen large changes over the previous version. You can still type notes manually as before, but you now also have the option to draw on the screen by clicking the pen icon and then left clicking and moving your mouse over the screen. The pen can then be erased via the eraser tool, or the whole page can be erased via the brush tool. We should also point out that on-screen keyboards have been added to all pages of the EFB that require data to be inputted. This feature is aimed primarily at VR users who may have difficulties using the keyboard whilst wearing a headset, but this can also be utilised by non-VR users too. We have also added a checklist app to the EFB, which allows you to view all of the aircraft's checklists on one page. Clicking the title of one of the checklists will open the complete checklist on the right side of the display. Each step of the checklist has tick boxes to help you keep track of your progress. However, please note the checklists on the tablet are for view and reference only, and they are not connected to the aircraft systems. If you wish to use the assisted or automated checklists, then you will still need to use the built-in Microsoft Flight Simulator checklist app from the toolbar at the top of the page. Another new app that we have added is the Top of Descent calculator. This is a useful tool which allows you to calculate the exact point at which you should begin your descent. The distance is calculated based on 4 factors: current altitude, ground speed, target altitude, and desired angle. Once data has been inputted into each of these fields, the calculator will then produce 2 outputs: a desired top of descent distance and a desired vertical speed. The final app of the EFB for now is the Settings app. This remains largely unchanged from previous versions of the 146, but it does still allow you to change the clock settings, simply flogging settings, and the display theme and brightness. With the EFB improvements covered, we've also made several other fixes and improvements to our 146 Professional. These include, but are not limited to, flight dynamics tweaks, which include improvements to the centre of gravity, enunciator clarity and resolution improvements, minor exterior texture improvements, FPS performance improvements, and other general logic and bug fixes. A full list of changes will be available on release in the form of changelogs posted in the support section of justflight.com, as well as on the JustFlight forums. At the time of creating this video, version 1.8 of the 146 Professional for Microsoft Flight Simulator is on track to be released next week, that is week commencing the 19th of September 2022, and we'd love to hear your feedback on the new features.